So today I want to show you guys what is inside our daily notebooks and kind of how they've changed over the years and what they house. I got some requests on Instagram when I posted I was organizing these. So here we go. My older two are pretty much set up exactly the same. And they house their independent work, which is their learning without tears, building writers, and their Explode the Code is here in the back pocket. And they do their independent work while I'll have one start their independent work while I'll work on maybe an English lesson or a reading lesson with one, so that this one is busy doing something productive while I'm doing a heavier teaching lesson with the other. They have their blank calendars in here we fill out together after morning basket. And then I come in here and I try to do this on Sunday nights, Monday mornings. I will fill out their weekly workload, and I'll put, like Explode the Code for us, maybe page 1, page 2, or whatever page they're on that day. Anything that's out of the house, doctor's appointments, field trips, PE, what week we're on, make sure they're checking off that they did their contributions for that day, and then or for that morning, and then their character, they can grade their own character if they want to, kind of keeping themselves accountable. And I really do that so they can promote more independence. A reading log, I have different kind of reading logs, some different book reports I want to start incorporating. And then sight words, I use the Good and the Beautiful format, but these are the all about reading sight words put into them. I've done this myself. Some spelling practice. These sheets are available on my Teachers Pay Teachers site. I'll link that below. And some reading comprehension. They don't do this all the time, but these were just an extra workbook that I had, and it's always nice to have some, standardized testing type questions and some comprehension. And then I just have some sheets that I've laminated in here, some various charts, Spanish, number, like a sentence road, and some math facts. And then we still do name practice because this is my left-hander, and we can always use some write our name clearly practice. They all have, or both my boys have a folder in here that houses any additional work. Maybe we're working on a report or a reading sheet that they need to read from All About Reading. That type of thing would go in here so it doesn't get lost or placed somewhere else. And then this is their morning basket folder. It has their Bible coloring in it, some habit training sheets and things like that. I put that in here, and we're ongoing a morning basket, and then some paper. I also utilize the back for our All About Reading progress charts, and then our number lines, and there's a few other things in here. They also can put their progress charts on their cork board. They each have one. And so, yeah, my boys are set up exactly the same. And then my girls are a little bit more interactive because of the age. And so she is my 4 going on 5-year-old going into like pre-K, K4, kindergarten. She's going into kindergarten, she's coming out of pre-K. So here's some busy worksheets she can work on for whatever letter we're focusing on. Traceable calendars. And I got these calendars, both of them, off of Teachers Pay Teachers. And so she does her calendar work with us as we're getting done with morning basket. Some name practice. What is today? She has a couple other charts in here, colors, numbers, alphabet chart, some other busy work that she can do. And then she also has a folder back here for morning basket. Now this is for my 3-year-old, and I just created this year. That's why I was actually organizing them, because I created her one and I updated her sheet on the front. I didn't expect her to do anything, but she does want to be in here, and she does want to do school. And so I just did some easy traceable sheets. She loves unicorns. Some name practice, some different ones that I printed off of Teachers Pay Teachers. I also did some cutting practice and some Q-tip pre-writing for fine motor skills. And then I went ahead and printed her the alphabet so that she could sit in with us while we're doing the All About Reading pre-reading. That way she feels like she's creating her own letters and she's learning her letters. That's what our focus is, just her learning letters this year. And she also has a folder in the back that will house some things. Now, I wanted to show some old sheets. You can see this is well loved, that we used to use with our calendar time. I used to think our calendar notebooks had to be a prominent part. I know some homeschoolers really use this and fill it up with a whole bunch of things, but it just really was kind of grinding our gears in the morning and taking up a lot of time and really a lot of frustration. So I really alleviated that with using our morning basket as our gentle approach. And a lot of this stuff we do in morning basket without having to like write it. We have discussions and things about it. So weather, how we're feeling, and this is one I still might put in hers just so that she can play with it. But what the month is today, what is tomorrow, what is the year, what is the season. But what I was talking about is Confessions with a Homeschooler has a daily binder, and it works great for a lot of homeschoolers. But for me, it was just super time consuming, and my boys just really didn't want to do it. But you can get these sheets from her on her site, Confessions of a Homeschooler, where you will circle the day, trace the days, stamp which day it is, write your number word, and it was just a lot. Plus, she had sheets that were what time it was and what it will be an hour ago and what it will be 2 hours from now and what the temperature is out. And I felt like we could do a lot of this in our morning basket, or it was already being covered in our math. And it was just something we could really talk about or we do together. So now we do our temperature and things like that on our let's see if you can see it, on our calendar time, and we talk it together instead of everybody having it in their own binder. However, I know that this has worked well for a lot of people and they do like it. So you can do as interactive. I also have a learning binder I will show that she will be participating in, and she will probably do some sheets in it also. And I have my olders kind of work with them, so it's review that I will show in my preschool kindergarten video whenever I make our curriculum videos for next year. But yeah, this is what we're doing now. Comment below how you use your morning binder. Do you have a binder or your daily notebook? That's kind of more of what they are. And let me know how yours has changed or if you use one at all.